Hi. The ego. I want to share how I see and feel the ego. And maybe I'll be able to convey something that will be of meaning, and maybe not. But it's how I've learned in this life to see her. So our inner beings are absolutely perfect, like flawless perfect, so perfect that we came into these quantum body computers that we could feel and experience life. Imagine being so perfect that you don't feel like shit and good and things, right? So we come into these body computers that are amazing. And the gift we receive coming and being born into these amazing vehicles is the gift of our ego. The ego is a pathway of remembering the divinity within us. And I see like this game that we play with our ego. It's like a hide and seek. The ego shows up and she's like the lust, the defensiveness, that part of us that wants to prove our existence and how we're right. She's the part of us that is vindictive and revengeful and scornful. She's our anger manifest. She is everything opposite of unconditional and self-love. The gift of yin and yang is that we are able, through understanding what we are not, to remember the truth of what we are. So this game that we play, it's like hide and seek, but we have to kill our ego. And she wants us to play with her. She wants us to kill her. She enjoys it. Like, she shows up and I almost see this like darker version of me in all of my glory and everything, and I see her and I stab her and I kill her, and she giggles and she disperses into this black smoke and she goes into a deeper place in me, and she wants me to find her and look for her and kill her again and again and again and again and again. And how do we kill our ego? Humility, patience, kindness, peacefulness, surrender. letting go. Eckhart Tolle says that the first sign of our ego is defensiveness. When we have to prove and defend and, show ourselves. So what happens when we don't kill our ego? What happens when we let her run rampant? Well, she makes a huge fucking mess. She messes up relationships, intimate relationships, friendships. She messes up your work, your family, your personal life. It's like she's seriously like this. It's like she's knocking stuff over all the time. Because she says to you, pay attention to me. Why are you not looking for me? And she gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, making a bigger mess so she gets your attention. And you can remember that we are all one, that inner being and inner light that shines so brightly within you is the same inner light that shines within everybody. We are the universe shattered in infinite pieces, put on this planet to remember who we are in this epic journey. And if your ego or my ego gets so big and makes such a mess of things, before you can kill her, you have to clean up all of her mess. And hope she doesn't get bigger in the process. Clean up all of her mess before you kill her. But if you can kill her when she's small, this is the fun part. If you can kill her when you first see her, when she first appears in her in that moment, as she disintegrates in this beautiful smoke, she runs and she hides into a deeper, darker place within you. And she asks you to look there. Find me there, look for me there, kill me there too. And if you go on a search of looking for her, and finding her, and letting her go, letting her die, letting her find her peace, you're gonna see her everywhere. I see her in every needle that I put in. If there's pain in that point, I see her. My ego saying, I know better than your body, and your ego saying, I have to suffer to heal. Fuck that. Kill her. Let it go. Let everything go. We don't have to suffer to heal. Suffering is a luxury to some extent. See your ego in the way that you clean your room, in the way that you do your dishes, in the way that you park your car, in the way that you tell the people you care about them how you really feel. When the messes are littler and they're easier to clean up. It's like if we are all this universal energy shattered into infinite pieces, learning to love herself as within, so without. It's if your left hand gets in a fight with your right hand, who will win? It's not fair. Or your body fighting with your mind or your heart. And the opposites of ego, I believe, the root is self-love. Because if you are radiating self-love, if you are radiating peace and bliss and love and flow and ease, then you are not defensive, you are not caustic, you are not hurtful, you are not mean, you are kind. And as within, so without, the more self-love, unconditional self-love that is embodied in here will be experienced out here. And we are gifted with people who piss us off to remind us of our own ego. And until I am able to actualize complete, unconditional self-love, I will always find my ego. So, remember that it's okay. Our ego is our greatest gift, and all of our greatest gifts come with epic origin stories and are our biggest challenge. And that's how we understand our superpowers. So, the ego, how I see her.